Hi, we are from Lax2063 and we are group 2. So today we're going to do our last video. So before that we are going to introduce ourselves. My name is Gana Prakash. My metric number is B10848.
My name is Yoga Prita. My metric number is B10840.
My name is Ramla Divisha. My metric number B10839.
My name is Kalevani. My matrix number is B10844.
My name is Amirul Razak. I'm Nur Razak. My metric number is B0847.
Today we are going to do our last video about the conclusion of the gadgets. So we start with mobile phones. A mobile phone is a wireless handheld device that allows users to make and receive calls and to send text messages, among other features. The earliest generation of mobile phones could only make and receive calls. Today's mobile phones, however, are packed with many additional features such as web browsers, games, cameras, video players, and even navigational systems. A mobile phone may also be known as a cellular phone or simply a cell phone. When the first mobile phones were introduced, their only function was to make and receive calls, and they were so bulky it was impossible to carry them in a pocket. Later, mobile phones belonging to the Global System for Mobile Communication (GSM) network became capable of sending and receiving text messages. As this device evolved, they became smaller and more features were added, such as Multimedia Message Service (MMS), which allowed users to send and receive images. Most of these MMS-capable devices are also equipped with cameras, which allowed users to capture photos, add captions, and send them to friends and relatives who also had MMS-capable phones. A mobile phone with advanced features similar to a computer is called a smartphone, while a regular mobile phone is known as a feature phone. A mobile phone typically operates on a cellular network, which is composed of cell sites scattered throughout cities, countrysides, and even mountainous regions. If a user happens to be located in an area where there is no signal from any cell site belonging to the cellular network, provider he or she is subscribed to call cannot be placed or received in the location.
Secondly, I would like to conclude about computer. Computer is a very essential thing in our life. During the past 10 years, the use of computers in education has increased dramatically, and a wide range of educational computer programs are now widely available for individual and classroom use. However, there has been very little research reported on the effectiveness of such use. The purpose of the recent study was therefore to ascertain the effectiveness of using computer-assisted instruction as compared to traditional classroom instruction in an EAP writing class. The findings clearly suggest that the inclusion of web-based materials in EAP writing courses for postgraduate students from East Asia on an English language preparation course is effective. Further research is needed, however, before the use of such materials can be recommended for all students in all subject areas at all levels. In conclusion, therefore, it can be seen that millions of people continue to be affected by water-related problems, and contrary to popular belief, future water supplies are not inexhaustible. So the situation is very serious, especially in view of the UN estimated of demand. Although projects to provide ever increasing supplies of water indicate that a growing numbers of countries are aware of the present problems and of those to come, these more often than not are highly expensive and not very practical and very time consuming when time is a commodity in short supply. So, while research in these areas is important, the eventual solution would definitely appear to be worldwide conservation and pollution control. In other words, a greater respect for our most valuable natural resource. Altogether, it seems that we cannot accept without question the dramatic increase in recorded crime as corresponding to a real increase in victimization of the same proportions. But however good it would be to explain away all or even most in the increase as an artifact of recording changes, this cannot be shown to be the case. We can plausibly infer that crime has been increasing in the last 2 to 3 decades, presenting a problem for explanation and policy. However, there is lots of things to do in our life that would not be possible by doing own self. That's the reason we need computer.
Thirdly, I want to conclude about tablet. The first tablet prototype was created in 1968 and has evolved and changed in many ways to get to where it is today. Now everyone practically has a tablet, and all of these companies are bringing out their series of tablets. The tablet has come so far and is such a great invention. Tablets are very useful. They have many different functions. When you buy a tablet, you will need to add it your wireless connection. Then you have access to internet. If you buy an iPad, I know that there is an app store that you set up your credit card to set that you can purchase apps. Those apps can be games or social networking sites and different icons that can help you with any task you need to get done. Many people have tablets and use them in many different ways.
This is our final conclusion for smartwatch. In the first blog, we have outlined the situation in the smartwatch market according to the list. After conducting a small, we hope that this smartwatch serves lots of advantage and disadvantage to all. In the few last years, the market has been evolved towards a moment where it could become fashionable to use them in small devices like watches. A leading innovator like Apple starts to move in the field, which triggered the likes of big players like Google and Samsung to move, but also small for more alike players like Pebble. All the elements for disruption and thus the hype were there.
I found that there is many things that make each and every notebook computer different. Many companies now have a base of model, but you can customize it over your UI. You can choose your own components to put into the computers, and they will be built especially for you. From the outside, many of the laptops can look exactly alike, but what's on the inside can be completely different. Now you can choose what kind of your drives you want. For example, can pick up a CD-ROM drive for you could be home. The first thing I will recommend is the inductor shopper. Research that products before going to a store, so you can know what is the product's true or what is so true when talking to a sales representative. The best advice I found was simply to know what you are looking for before you are making a final decision. There are many different brands of netbooks, and each of the brands has many different models, and each of models has many different ways it can be customized. Yet you should be find what is you will be using to the netbook for, so you can know what you will need to what you won't use. If you want a netbook for traveling, you will be one with a big screen and a huge, very heavy battery. All in the I learned a lot about advantage and disadvantage of many different style of netbook computers. And this is our last video. So that's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Pause பண்ணுங்க.